Hello and welcome back or welcome. I am book lover Lorna and today we have something a little bit different. So I am going to be talking through some of the feminist kind of based books that are on my bookshelves. I haven't got an awful lot in terms of fact rather than fiction, so non-fiction. I would say that some of my fiction books are actually quite a few of them are like feminist reared, if that makes sense. So the characters in the story are very, powerful women who, can do things of their own accord and don't let other people kind of stop them from achieving things just because of their gender. But today we're just going to be talking about kind of the non-fiction books that are on my shelves. And I haven't read all of them, so I obviously need to get reading some of those very soon. And I have also been sent a package from a feminist clothing company to kind of, open with you guys. I haven't looked at it so far. So that was sent to me in exchange for kind of, my open and honest thoughts on them. So yeah, thank you very much to them for sending the package my way. We'll go through that in a moment. I've really struggled not to go further than just take a peek into the package. So they are a feminist clothing company who focus on kind of working towards gender equality, but in a way that is sustainable. So their clothes, for example, are, made only to order so that there's no waste. The ink that they use is vegan friendly so that, we're not causing animals harm and stuff, because it's really not necessary. And it's a very inclusive brand. The sizes range from 6 to 24 UK sizes at the moment, but I think that they're looking to expand that even further, which would be very, very impressive. The team at Spark are also a female founded and female run team. They're all females, which is absolutely brilliant because there are far too many businesses and stuff which are only run by men or a majority of men. So it's nice that they've got a company where it gives, a lot of women a chance to kind of have a good career, which is fantastic. One thing that I wanted to mention quickly before we get going is that they also, for every sale that they make at Spark, they make a contribution to help overcome period poverty, whether that's, donating sanitary towels, shower gels to keep women clean. And they do that through homeless and refugee shelters. So, they're not just there to kind of sell cool clothes, which is what I'm hoping is going to be inside this parcel, but also to make a difference. And there are a lot of places which don't do that, a lot of companies. And I often find that it's usually the smaller companies who are more willing and more likely to kind of do things to make a difference. So, that's really nice to see. Okay, I think first of all, as I've just talked about it so much, we should see some of the things in this parcel. Now, very good start. This is just like a thick paper packaging bag. So this is definitely recyclable and I can't feel or see any plastic inside here. So very good start, very eco-friendly. That is what we like to see. Okay. First thing, I'm seeing black. Black is my colour. Absolutely love black. First thing also, when I put my hand in this earlier, this arrived this morning. The postman came before I was actually awake and I was in the best deep sleep. And the postman's like knocking on the door. So I'm like, jump out of bed. My heart's pounding because I've been woken up, completely unawares of what's going on. Threw my dressing gown on, ran downstairs. I opened the door, I'm like, hello? And the postman's like, sorry I woke you up, there's your parcel. And I cut the top open, put my hand in, I haven't looked at anything. This is all so soft. It's literally such nice fabric. Oh wow, this is cool. Okay, so the first thing in the bag, this is a black t-shirt. This is kind of in a, so they've sent me a medium. I usually a small or a medium. So I would say that this is kind of on the larger size. This one is quite like a loose fit. So this will be nice when I'm having a home day in my comfies, doing cleaning, housework and all that jazz with some kind of leggings on, and I want a nice comfy t-shirt. This one says, now is this going to be backwards for you? I feel like it might be. This says woman up. Now, I had this conversation with someone recently, it was my family actually and my partner, that I hate the phrase man up, because it's just, I just hate it. Like, why would you tell me to man up? Like, why do I want to be a man? I'm a woman. Like, you know, I hate that. And I hate that they tell people to man up. Don't like that at all. You know, everyone can have emotions, everyone can have feelings, and it's also kind of like linked to the thing of like, you throw like a girl. Yeah, and I'm a girl. I want to throw like a girl. And who says that throwing like a girl is a bad thing? And they said to me, you know, who said that throwing like a girl is a bad thing? We all know it's a stigma that like throwing like a girl is a bad thing. But why does it have to be? There are plenty of women, you know, in the Olympics who partake in sports. Throwing like a girl is not a bad thing. And we don't like to man up. So woman up is a great phrase because, you know, woman up, you can have some emotions, you know, put your heart on your sleeve. Be honest with your opinions and everything. I've ruined the lighting now by standing up, but this is a medium. I'm usually an 8 to 10 small/medium. I would say that this is like a nice comfy baggy size, so that gives you an indication of kind of sizing and such. Okay, let's put that one down. That was exciting. So next thing, I can see some baby blue. This feels like a jumper. This is all I can see so far. It's so soft. The inside is like fleecy. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. The Spark Company, the future is equal. Oh, that's good. Cute. Okay. So we have, again, they've sent me a medium. So this is on the baggier side, which I told them I like my clothes on the baggier side because I know that these are comfy clothes. So this is a sweatshirt in like a baby blue colour. It looks absolutely massive on the camera, but once you like were to put it on, pull it around, would fit quite well. And I'm, like I said, an 8 to 10. It's just because I'm very close to the camera and I've messed up all the lighting again. So it says on the front, she needed a hero, so that's what she became. Yes, girl. Don't need anyone else. You don't need a man to come and save you. You know, men are nice and all, but you don't need them to kind of, you know, succeed and be a boss bitch. It's just, they're just nice. But that's so cute. She needed a hero, so that's what she became. We're all heroes. We are all heroes. We've got 2 more things in our parcel. Now, oh, we have another t-shirt. This one is in a small. So this one I would say will be quite a slim fitting one in a small for my size. So that will be kind of less of a baggy style. It's in a, what kind of pink are we calling this? Maybe like a baby salmon colour. This is like a baby pink. I would call this baby salmon. So the t-shirt says, well-behaved women seldom make history. Isn't that the truth? Any women that we know about who make history and make changes and, you know, achieve great things, did they listen to what other people told them to? Not always. Did they follow the rules? No. Did they do what men told them to? No. Were they happy, you know, just being bossed around by men? Absolutely not. So this is really cool. I like that. And like I say, that one is a bit more of a slimmer fitting one for a small. That's a size small and I'm an 8 to 10. So depending on like, you know, how you like your fit is to kind of what size where you go. That is so soft as well. They're obviously very like well-made fabrics. Does it say what it's made of? It's a 52% cotton and a 48% polyester. You can tell with the cotton amount. Oh, and you can also tumble dry it. Oh, absolutely love it when you can tumble dry. I got tumble dryer last week, and you know, it's just like a lifesaver. Like, everything is so easy. Low tumble dry, cool iron. Absolutely ideal. So, jumper and 2 tops. Very nice, very nice. And obviously, even better that those pieces of clothing are supporting, you know, people in period poverty and no child labour. We're saving the planet. Vegan inks, eco-friendly packaging, tick, tick, tick. The last thing in the package is a box. So I have no idea what's in here. So if we open this, some nice cardboard packaging there. Again, no plastic. Oh, it's a mug. Well, it says, I am fucking radiant. I am. It's true. Let me try and show you so you can see if my camera can like change its focus. It's essentially like loads of flowers, and it says, I am fucking radiant, which is true. I'm a goddess and I'm a queen, and now I have a mug that tells me so. So that's another one to add to the mug collection, which is never a bad thing. My mug collection is an awful lot of Disney mugs. But then I get scared to use them because I don't want to break them, because you can't replace them. So I just use like 2 mugs because the other ones are too pretty to use. So this one will be my morning reminder when I have my green tea that I am radiant, but with a swear word in. So thank you very much to Smart Company for sending me those items. I am very impressed, which is always a good thing. So now we will have a little chat about some of the feminist books that are on my shelves. I just need to grab them because they're over there. Now, as I said, these are all kind of like non-fiction books. The first one, which I have read, and I feel like everyone should have read or at least seen the TED Talk, because this is just like a print version of the TED Talk, is We Should All Be Feminists. If you haven't seen the TED Talk or read this, then I really feel like you should. I just think it's a very, very powerful speech. So it says on the back, I would like to ask that we begin to dream about and plan for a different world, a fairer world. A world of happier men and happier women who are truer to themselves, and this is how to start. We must raise our daughters differently, and we must also raise our sons differently. Everyone needs an attitude change, which is happening, but it happens slowly. That's fine, as long as it's happening. I mean, it's even better if it happens quicker, but, you know, change is still change. Now, other book that I have read, and I absolutely blooming loved, was The Five by Hallie Rubin. Now, this is the story of the women that Jack the Ripper killed, and from their perspective, it's like nothing to do with him, because the whole story essentially of Jack the Ripper, everyone knows everything about him, but he killed so many women and nobody talks about them. So I think this is a really, really important book. It's not my usual type of book, but I read it last year in lockdown and I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's just so interesting to know about these women's lives, you know, the kind of people that were around them that lost these women and, you know, missed out on having them in the rest of their lives, and kind of the points in these women's lives that led them to being more vulnerable to Jack the Ripper. Is very, very good book, and I would call this feminist literature because it, you know, forgets in a sense the focus on Jack the Ripper and turns it round to these women who deserve to have the spotlight on them because they're the ones who, you know, lost their lives when they didn't want to. So I think this is very important and I massively recommend this book. I gave it 5 stars. So I have 2 more books, but I haven't read either of them. I haven't had either of them that long, actually. So this is Invisible Women by Caroline Criado Perez, Exposing Data Bias in a World Designed for Men. This is the Science Book Prize 2019 winner. This one was the This one was the Bailey Gifford Prize for Non-Fiction 2019 winner. And this one's also a winner, so they're obviously very good books. So this one says, imagine a world where your phone is too big for your hand. Yes, I literally have to find a phone. I have to pick the iPhone, because I'm an iPhone gal, that is not too big for my pocket or my hand, because it hurts my hand. Like, so I have to like go down models to get something that's suitable for me, because I'm smaller than all these big phones. Your doctor prescribes a drug that is wrong for your body. In a car accident, you are 47% more likely to be seriously injured. If this sounds familiar, chances are you're a woman. From government policy and medical research to technology, workplaces and the media, Invisible Women reveals how in a world largely built for and by men, we're systemically ignoring half of the population, often with disastrous consequences. Caroline Creado Perez brings together for the first time an impressive range of case studies, stories and new research from across the world that illustrate the hidden ways in which women are forgotten and the profound impact this has on us all. I just feel like that's going to be a really important book. I think this is really going to highlight kind of the way that the world is literally designed to suit men rather than women, even though we have the same proportion of the population. I believe this will be very eye-opening. We are on our last feminist-based book that I found on my shelves, which obviously means that I need to buy more. So if you have any recommendations, please pop them down in the comment section so that I can do some feminist book shopping, because we love that. Now this one has been very popular in the past year. It's called Women Don't Owe You Pretty by Florence Given. Says the game-changing book that every woman needs. Women Don't Know You Pretty is the ultimate book for anyone who wants to challenge the outdated narrative supplied to us by the patriarchy. It will teach you how to protect your energy, tell you that you are the love of your own life, and that today is a wonderful day to dump them. Florence Given is here to remind you that you owe men nothing, least of all pretty. It's very true. You don't owe anyone pretty. I think this is going to be a very interesting read, and it's one that I haven't picked up yet because I kind of just want to like sit and devour it, but it's probably one that I could potentially devour in a day if I wanted to, if I could sit and properly focus on it. So I haven't read it yet because I haven't had that time, but I would like to soon. Time-wise, probably we're looking at the new year now. First few months even of next year. So that will be very interesting. And those are my kind of feminist literature books. Like I said, I obviously need to get more. Anyway, that should probably be the end of this video. I've been chatting for quite a while. I hope I've given you some kind of inspiration, feminist inspiration and all that jazz. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Happy reading.